How's it going, guys? Welcome to Superfly Dice. Gonna get a little dice toss practice here for you guys.
Let's go, let's get it.
Do have one video on dice sets in which I go over my favorite dice sets with you guys. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you check that out. It's got a lot of good information that I think is gonna help you guys out if you wanted to start practicing dice sets and learning dice mechanics and whatnot. So I currently have the Hardway set set up at the moment, 4-2-4-2, and that's how you call the dice sets. If it was this way, it would be a 4-6-4-2. So currently, guys, I'm gonna recommend this as your starter set. You want to master this set and tossing from here before you move on to 3V, 2V, and cross sixes and whatnot. So from this set, guys, all you have to do is click the dice a certain way, and just from there, I'm at the 3V. And every dice set has its purpose. This particular one is the best one to avoid the 7. However, it's obviously not guaranteed. There's a lot of things that's got to go right in order for you to generate results. With this number, it's the most universal. With this set, it's the most universal.
Starter set.
Your dice are rotating on axis and landing flat, absorbing the majority of the energy before they hit that back wall. You should see 4, 6, 8, 10s and whatnot. And with one click of the dice, you can end up with a different number other than big red. So getting into it, guys, I am shooting from this side of the table because I currently have an obstruction on that side. I have some chairs and things that I hadn't moved, but it's the same distance. I'm aiming about 8 feet away, and I have a landing zone that is right about here. And of course, when there's no other players on that side, it's much easier to toss. During a live game, you're going to see a bunch of chips out there, so you'll have to adjust. I'm going to save that for a later video. So simulating my position at the moment, it would be considered stick left 1. And that is my favorite position to shoot from. No different from, a pitcher pitching from the mound rather than pitching from second base. I feel that I have the most control from this distance as opposed to from the hook or the base. We got a 3-2-5, guys, right out of the gate. The point is 5.
5 fever.
So what I like to do to practice, I drop a blue chip where the points are. And if I hit that point, I'm going to drop a white chip. So I do like to track my rolls so that I can see what I'm doing. And I would normally, if I'm seeing different results, I would normally switch my dice set. But for today's demo, I'm just going to keep it at the Hardway set for now. And I do have a 3-finger grip. Okay. I'm not holding them too tight. You want to make sure that they're not open at all. You want to have them flat. And that's going to take time. Even, me, after years of doing this, I find that sometimes my grip is not as good as it should be. My arm is flat. You can take a swing back, or you can release from here. My fingers are slightly grazing the felt, and my release point, that wasn't very good. And it shows. We got 2 craps aces. So I'm gonna mark that here in the field, and that's how I track those horns. Ideally, guys, you don't want to take any more than 4 seconds to set your dice. Here we go. A little bit better. We got a 6-3 Nina. So you'll find that In the beginning, it's going to take you a few different table positions for you to find, what feels comfortable for you. I'm a natural born lefty. I write lefty. And the funny thing is, I prefer to toss with my right hand. Nice little grip. And I always want to have the same consistent distance and landing zone, guys. Got an AC doozy. So that's 2 horns out of 4 tosses. So I'm going to have to adjust. I'm going to reach in just a little bit more and see if I can get a little less rotation. And that's probably better, guys. 6'3" Nina. So we got a repeater. That's always good. That's actually our 3rd 9, guys. So I'm doing something consistently right here. And, whatever you do, if you're consistent and you're generating those same results, you can power press the hell out of these numbers. For example, right now I'm throwing a lot of 9s. So I'm going to see if I can keep throwing 9s. And that's good for me. I don't necessarily need to make them all. I'm just looking to be consistent. And we got a 6, 4, 10. Easy 10. And if you're playing one of my short money systems, guys, by now you should be kind of, out of the hand. I didn't mark the 3 earlier, so let's mark the 3. Where 7 rolls in, I'm always aiming for 10. Anything over 10, that's a bonus for me. Because of course, you've got to respect that 7. It's gonna come. We got a 415.
5 fever.
So we hit the point. Gonna mark it with the white chip. And it's all about practice. Getting used to your sets, getting comfortable with the way the dice rotate as they leave your fingertips. Dice out. Some rolls will be better than the others. At a 6, 4, 10. So our point is now 10. I'm gonna mark it with the blue one. This is all about practice, guys. There's nothing to it. Just being confident and comfortable with your toss. Got a 314. Let's mark the 4. Haven't hit any 6s or 8s. If I was looking to hit the 6 and 8, I would go to this set and I'll do a few shots from the 3V. 4-2, 4-2. You take your right die, turn it in once, and then I go away from me twice. And now I've got the 3V. 3V shows a 5-1, 6, hard 6 on top, hard 8 on bottom, easy 8. You got a 6 in the middle and an 8 on the outside. The only thing with that set, guys, is if you double pitch, if one of your dice turns twice, like in motion, you're gonna end up with the 7. So that's why that's a little bit more of a advanced set, but I want to see if I can smack a few 6s and 8s here. Dice out. That was a little too close to the wall, but we got a 6-2-8, guys. 6-2-8. So we were successful. And I'll throw a couple more to show you guys. At 3V, you got your Hardway set. Turn your right die in once, push them forward twice. Nice little smooth grip. And breathe. Got a 5-4 Mina. Take it, guys. I'm well over my 10 rolls. There's my 4-9 right there. I'll keep at the 3V. Breathe, relax, have fun with it, guys. Finesse it, guys. Got a 6-1-7. All right. So that's what I'm saying. That 3V, it's got to be nearly perfect. Let's count the rolls here. 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 rolls, 1-7. Not too bad. Like I said, my goal is always to go 10 or higher. By now, I should have been well out of the hand and, made a little bit of money. Let's reset to the Hardway set. Recapping it here. 4-2-4-2. Hardways all around. And I like to throw it with the hard 8 showing upward because that is my favorite number. But it doesn't matter. You can throw them with the hard 4 up or hard 6. There we go. Nice out. A little too close to the wall. We got a 4-2-6. So that's not bad. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for even numbers. Point is 6. Nice out. I hope you guys saw that and heard that thud. That was, an indication that my dice, it's a 6-2-8, by the way. That was an indication for me as a dice setter that my dice landed flat. So when they land flat, they absorb the majority of their energy rather than when they hit the wall. Once they hit that wall hard, that was just an example, guys. That wasn't my toss. When they hit the wall hard, they become totally random. So that was an 8. Let's mark the 8. And, you should see a lot of Hardway numbers if things are going well. Ideally, guys, we got a 6-3 Nina. You would want your dice after they come to a stop. You would want them to be as close to each other as possible, which would indicate that they're bouncing, normally. If they bounce and roll far away from each other, then you've got to adjust either your grip and or you're throwing them with too much energy. Dice out. So I'm right now, as I'm doing this, we got 2 craps aces. I feel a little more comfortable leaning in. It rolled over on me, guys, but it was a 2 craps aces. Here we go. Dice out. Nice firm little grip, guys. That's a hard 6. So here we go. I'm cooking. Hopefully I didn't mush myself. We hit the point. Was the point 6? Or was it 5? I think it was 5. So my bad, guys. I lost track. I think I moved that puck a little bit. We're going to keep playing it out. Point is 5. How about some Hardway action here? Let's get another Hardway. That for me, guys, was a good toss. They just landed too far apart, but it didn't matter because we got a 5-3-8, which is what I want to see. I want to see a lot of inside hits. And as you can see, we got a 5, a 6, 2 8s, and a 9. So, you know, if I was playing live craps, I wouldn't change anything with my set at the moment. I'd be in the zone, guys, when you're dice setting.
Ooh, lock in.
You can't worry a whole lot about betting. Got a 5-3-8, another one. You can't get too distracted. You got to have that laser focus. You know, can't worry about the cocktail waitress, the pit boss, because they'll try to ice you. If they see that you know what you're doing, that you're controlled, that you're dialed in, they'll try to ice you. They'll start yelling at you, telling you that they're too flat, or that you're, you know, got a 6-2-8, guys. So we are cooking. They'll try to disrupt your flow in any way they possibly can. It's happened to me plenty of times. They'll stare you down, you know, or the dealers will start debating amongst themselves over bets. They're very slick at distracting you. Trust me. You know, there might be a little break in action, a stick change. Not a 5-4 Nina. Let's go. You're gonna start making observations when you're playing, and when you know, at the table with someone that's setting dice. You're gonna pick up on all that. They are in it, guys, to take your money, and any advantage that you have, they're gonna want to strip from you. Dice out. I didn't like that one. And it's a 4-1-5.
5 fever.
Point hit. There we go. Let's keep it the same. Let's keep it flowing, guys. It's all about having fun.
Dice out.
Master your game. Have the confidence in your toss. It was a little high for me. And we got a 5-2-7, but that's the come out, guys. So, you know, there's a perfect time for that. And right now was it. Let's mark it. We're still in the game. Looking for a point.
Dice out.
Ooh, a little flat. They'll probably yell at me with that one. Too short. Gotta hit the back wall. 6-2-8. Point is 8. Here we go. I need some Hardway action here. I like to talk to myself. Once I'm in the zone, I coach myself up, guys. Whatever works for you. You got a 4-2-6. Hell yeah. Inside numbers, guys, you're doing just fine. We are pounding the hell out of the inside. 18 ways of the dice, 50% chance out of 36 possible outcomes. Can't go wrong with an inside strategy, guys. Got a 4-1-5. That's right. That's right. Let's go, Bam. This is what you do, baby. Laser focus, guys. Like I said, you just got to tune everybody out. Focus on your landing zone over there. Visualize. Ooh, that was a good one, guys. We got a 6-4-10. Hell yeah. I will take it, guys. That's our first 10. But I'm still looking for a hard 10 or any Hardway action here. Nice out. Ooh. Got a hard 4. Let's go. Hard 4. Deuce, deuce, get loose. All right, that's our first 4. So we're starting to hit the outside. And I'm not going to complain about that. But I want to keep pounding the shit out of the inside numbers, guys. So I am going to adjust a little bit. I'm going to reach in a little bit more. Got a 628. Hell yeah. Close to the back wall, so I had to move them there. That's what I want to see, guys. We hit the point. Now, guys, it's the come out roll. Let's just say we're not playing the ATS. I want to throw a 7 from your 4-2-4-2 set. Click your right die over once. 4-3, 5-2, 4-3, 5-2. You should see this is the almighty 7 set. And if they implode, 6-1. So since it's the come out roll, I'm going to do a little 7 action here. Why not? It's got to come anyways. I'd rather it come now. Here we go. The all 7 set. Let's go, bam. Big red, show yourself. Nope. We got an AC doozy. But it's all good, guys. We're still looking for a come out. There we go. Forget that 7. Let's just set a point, guys. I'll later do a video for you on all mighty 7. We got another ace deuce horn master. So I'm not liking that. 2 horns in a row. I've got to do something. I'm going to switch over to the 3V. Nice out. A little bit better. You got a 5-4 Nina. That's right. Now, I do that 5-4-9. Let's mark the 9. But I don't have to stick with that 3V. I'm going to go back to the Hardway set. I want to keep pounding those inside numbers, guys. At a 6-4-10. Let's go. Long as it's a box number. Shit, I moved it over, guys. It doesn't matter because hopefully you're all across covered and you're rolling, guys. 3-finger grip. There's so many different ways that you can grip the dice. And a 5-3-8. Let's go, bam. 5-3-8. We are smacking the 8s, guys. That's our 7th 8. Now, if you know how to power press, guys, shit, I could have had from $10, I could have had this probably at about, let's just say I started it at 15. I could have had it at table max by now if I was playing a, press to the moon type strategy. I didn't like that release, guys. We got a hard 4. Got lucky because it looked like my right die took off. Hard 4. You got a Hardway set. You should see that. Nice out. I did not like that one at all. And it's a 4-3 fucking 7. I felt it as soon as the dice left my hand. But let's count the rolls. That was a 7. $24 rolls, guys. I had 1 come out 7 and 1 7 out. So, that's how I like to practice. Nice and easy, guys. The first one wasn't that bad as well. This takes time, but I did want to demonstrate it for you guys. I've been doing a lot of strategy videos. I realize I got to focus on dice sets now. So hopefully I'll be able to go live here soon, in which case we can do a little live action. Again, guys, 4242, practice it. Practice your grip. Find yourself a comfortable position to throw from. And just do it, guys. Visualize your landing zone and have fun with it. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you on the next one.